Hey students, it's Ross Greenstein and you are watching SchollyLife TV, the place to learn how to navigate your recruiting process. This is Q&A Friday. Today's question comes from Susan, mother of Zoe, a 17-year-old water polo player, and she writes, "Hi Ross, I need some help. My daughter Zoe is a very good water polo player and she has been heavily recruited by some of the top Division I water polo schools here in California. Zoe is a smart girl, but she has a documented learning disability. Zoe works hard to get good grades and has a decent SAT score. The coaches recruiting her have told us her grades and test scores are good enough to play at their schools. I'm not concerned that she will not get into a great school, but I am concerned that she will not have sufficient academic support. I have heard that athletes receive help, but I am not sure exactly what that means. Do most Division I schools offer similar academic support for their athletes?" Susan. Susan, thank you for the question. I'm sure you are aware it is common for student athletes to have learning disabilities. I have dealt with this issue many times while consulting my clients through their recruiting process. Take a deep breath. Zoe will not be the only student athlete at the college with a documented learning disability. The universities and athletic programs deal with this all of the time. Every college Zoe is considering has an Office for Students with Disabilities, also known as OSD. This office works with all students on campus who have learning disabilities, and they will ensure that Zoe gets the help that she needs. For example, if Zoe needs somebody to take notes for her, or she needs extra time on exams, the college will accommodate her. From an athletic perspective, Zoe will have additional tutoring available for her. How much tutoring and how individual the tutoring sessions will be depends on the school and program. As with everything else involving the recruiting process, the best way to find out is to ask the right questions. For example, ask the college coaches and academic advisors the following questions. What is the protocol in place for dealing with athletes that have learning disabilities? Can Zoe receive one-on-one tutoring for each class, and if so, how often? Will the OSD help Zoe with taking notes and provide her a private room for her exams? I also suggest asking the coach if any of the girls on the team would be willing to talk with Zoe about their experience with the OSD. In my experience, the colleges go above and beyond to help student athletes in Zoe's position. Susan, that was my A to your Q. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you had an experience as a student athlete while dealing with a learning disability? Do you have any advice for Susan or Zoe? As always, these discussions take place below on SchollyLife TV. Stay on your game and keep pushing to find the right school on and off the field. There's a school out there for every student athlete that wants to play sports in college. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on SchollyLife TV.